Tesla actually got 17,000 reservations for the Cybertruck last week in 7 days alone. Cybertruck production won't come online until probably the second quarter of next year. Let's be realistic. Now 17,000 times 40 weeks equals 680,000. Add 680,000 to Tesla's current 1.28 million. We're at almost 2 million reservations. Hello my friends and welcome to the channel. Fantastic to have you here. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure you do so, please. I would appreciate it. If you already have, guys, I appreciate your support. Fantastic to see you again. Now, I've reported on numerous occasions before everyone else on Tesla Cybertruck's pre-orders, and you could say I'm a little obsessed by them because I am. Because I pre-ordered one about 2 hours after the reveal, and because I love it, because I think it's awesome. I made an insanely long 45-minute video all about all the ways in which the Cybertruck just kicks ass. It does. It's a fact. It totally kicks ass. I'll put the link in the description below of the video I made. And if you want to know about all the ways, I think there's 87 reasons that the Cybertruck is just a sick vehicle and is way better than any other pickup truck currently on the market. Way better. I mean, this is not me using hyperbole, hyperbole, whatever you want to call it. It's not. It just is going to be insane. But sadly here in Australia, we're not going to get ours for at least, I would say, 3, maybe 4 years, because Tesla has 1.25 million pre-orders. I reported on when they had 850,000. I reported on when they had 1 million. And people started to copy me, which is kind of cool. And why is it cool? Well, it's cool because, let's face it, people are going to buy pickup trucks, and they're going to buy a lot of them, no matter what you say, what you do. A lot of people on forums and a lot of people on websites criticize the hell out of pickup trucks. They're too big, you don't need it, they're ridiculous, it's for men with little wieners. Yeah, you all say this, but people are going to buy them no matter what you say. So it's way better that people buy them in an EV version versus a big diesel, stinky, whatever version running a petrol engine that's going to gas you out when you sit at the lights. Because they do. It's a fact. They do. So we might as well encourage people, if they're going to buy a pickup truck, to get the electric version. Not just criticize them. Let's just encourage them to get the EV version. Fortunately, a lot of people are. Huge numbers of pre-orders for the Ford F150. Lightning, I think they called it. Sounds a bit silly to me. But anyway, awesome. Awesome to see people buying Ford pickup trucks, and a lot of them are diehard Ford lovers. They're going to buy a Ford no matter what anyone else makes. That's okay. Nothing wrong with that. So hopefully those guys can start buying the EV version. And obviously we saw that Ford got about 50,000 pre-orders in 48 hours for their Lightning. Now I don't know what the updated numbers are. Ford hasn't released those numbers. But you can see on the Cybertruck reservation tracker that Cybertruck now has 1.25 million. And it's on track to probably get 2 million pre-orders before it goes on sale in, I think, around about maybe March, April next year. Now, Tesla was originally saying the end of this year, the fourth quarter, but that's not going to happen, obviously. So let's hope for March, April, maybe even May next year. By that point in time, based on the trajectory of pre-orders on the chart, Tesla will have 2 million pre-orders. That means there's going to be 2 million less ICE truck sales, and that, my friends, is fantastic news. Now, we do know that Ford got 120,000 pre-orders 2.5 months after its unveiling. So Ford are also on track to get a lot of pre-orders for their electric truck as well. But back to the Cybertruck. Now, the same chart we can see shows that 48% of total reservations for the Cybertruck is for the dual motor configuration, which costs $50,000 US. The least popular model, interestingly enough, is the cheapest model, which only costs $40,000 US. It's an absolute bargain. Based on the amount of metal the size of the truck is, $40,000 US is just mind-blowingly cheap. But only 7% of people have actually ordered that version. So that means that 45% of pre-orders are for the top model, which costs $70,000 US, which is the tri-motor. And you can see why. It's going to be running an insane amount of power, potentially the same motors as what we're seeing in the Model S Plaid. I don't know if that's true, but heck, based on Tesla's performance figures for this thing, they're saying it's going to do 2.9 seconds, 0 to 60 miles an hour. It's going to have a hell of a lot of power to do that time. So you never know. Now, interestingly, Elon actually thought the Cybertruck might flop. I don't know why. The thing is insane. They've thought through every single detail. And I talk about every single detail in my video. Go to the description below, check out the video, you'll see every single detail. Now, obviously any production delays will make matters worse for some, because there's going to be more people buying ICE trucks, unfortunately. But it also might mean we're going to get a lot more pre-orders. Now, Tesla recently announced that Gigafactory Texas is the plant that will build the Cybertruck. But they're going to start making the Model Y crossover first. Now, this makes sense. Tesla already has everything in place, all the machinery, the know-how, everything, the batteries, everything is already there to go to build the Tesla Model Y. And they've got enormous demand for the Model Y as well, which is why they keep increasing prices. So if you want one of those and you're living in the United States, you should probably pre-order one right now. Otherwise, maybe the price is going to be even higher next month. But when are we going to see the Cybertruck? Well, Tesla, like I said, claimed that they would actually bring the vehicle out in the fourth quarter of this year. Now, they've changed their tune on that recently. They haven't changed the date, but they've changed their tune. It sounds as though it's not going to come out until next year. Now, Elon claims that mass production will happen in 2022. Hopefully that's true. But honestly, this vehicle is so radically different to any other truck that's ever been built that it's using totally different alloy. It's used on SpaceX's rocket ship. It's using different batteries, 4680 battery cells, the revolutionary new cells. There's so many new different things that this truck is using that I think mass production might not happen until the third or fourth quarters of 2022. Now, Elon has said that Tesla has 5 years worth of Cybertruck pre-orders. So if we're going to be totally honest, it's going to take Tesla many years just to get through their current pre-orders in the United States alone. Now, around about 20% of their pre-orders come internationally. So whether or not Tesla actually gets around to making those within the next 4 years, I don't know, they might not. Maybe I'll have to wait even longer for my Tesla Cybertruck. Here's hoping Elon can pull off a miracle and I'll get it sooner than I think. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.